Okay, so I'm not much of a designer, but I do know there's these things called color schemes, and certain colors go better with others. And I'm using this orange CSS library to some avail. And one of the problems I ran into, I was using the gray. Let me show you this. I'll go to Vita Slate. I'm going to change my theme. If I go to Vita Slate here, set as current. I was trying to use a checkbox for remember your email address. Hey, wait, no, that's not it. Yeah, is that it? Yeah. And you can just see it's kind of hard to tell. It's light gray there, and then it's a little dark gray. I could see that as being a little confusing, so I wanted to go back to something. I didn't really want to mess around and trying to figure out how to change that color. So I went back to Vita. We'll go ahead and switch to that. Okay, and you can see now it's a little easier. Of course, blue and this don't go together. So I got the hex code for this by right-clicking and going to inspect. And you can see that over here in the CSS is the hex code. I'm using Brave. I believe it's based on Chrome ultimately. So I think if you're using Chrome, you can do that right-click inspect. Firefox has a way to do this too, but you can kind of get all the internals of what's going on. So then I found a site that does called Coolers or Colors, and it'll generate color palettes, but it wouldn't let me seed the color palette with the color I wanted, so I went to Explore, and I was able to put the color in, and it pulled up these two palettes. So that's a start. I could probably find a tool where I could seed it with my color, and it will generate color palettes just off that color. So these are the potential, other good colors. So I'm going to save these. But let's say I want to try this green. You just click that, and then we go back to page design. No, we go back to our page, to theme roller. I'm using the theme roller down here. It's in the bottom developer toolbar. This is super current or super cool, and I've already done it, but I've created a Vita Orange CSS. I'll go to that, and I'm going to change the header accent, okay, to that. Hit return. And click save, and you can see we're going to save it as Vita Orange CSS, and we do set as current, and that's it. So you can make some reload. We can make some changes to the theme here, and now you can see it's green when it's on and gray when it's off, and that makes a lot more sense. Since I'm doing something in farming, green. That works well. I don't want to overthink this because you can spend a lot of time just diddling around, but finally got this little toggle switch working, checkbox. I don't know what was going on. When you change it to hidden, it would move all the way over, and it was really hard to figure out why is this bumping over. That's one of the kind of things that are a little funky with low-code development tools is you're not always sure why it's putting things where it is, and if your custom CSS is interfering with the system, things like that. So, hey, I got to make that disappear also, so obviously. Okay, so we'll make that disappear so it only shows up on the login page, and that's it. So thought I'd show you that, and hope you're having a good day. Have a great weekend.